Okay, welcome back to the channel. Those of you who are returning, thank you for returning. And those of you who are new, go ahead and push that red subscribe and join the family. Okay, today we're going to make a banana tea. I have been reading up a lot of things on this, and I take cinnamon pills as a supplement. So I know that they can help with brain clarity and things of this nature, but they also have other aspects that I have researched that I am familiar with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the banana tea, but I want to add some ground cinnamon and raw and unfiltered honey to mine. I've been having trouble sleeping at night, or just, feeling restful when I get up. And I've heard that this could possibly remedy that. So we're going to go ahead and make some. I've got the organic bananas. Plus, I like my bananas more ripe than the average person does. So before they go bad, I wanted to utilize them for something good anyway. And since I have quite a few that are overripe like I like them, I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of using them for the tea. Okay? And we're just going to cut the edges off. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to boil this to make a tea. Okay? Cut this end off. Then I'm going to make my pieces smaller. And I'm just going to be putting these in a pot. As I cut them up, I'm just going to be putting these in this pot. Okay, so cut that. And cut the other end. And then just cut that in half. And we're going to put that in the pot. And with these, we're going to do the same. I'm going to cut straight on through. And cut all the ends off of these. And cut these in two. And we're going to stick these in the pot as well. Okay. I also have an empty container. I started saving all my really nice empty containers to store things in. So I'm going to make enough to where all week I can take this and really get the feel of whether this is helping me or not. Okay, so cut all those off. And we're going to cut the ends of this off and then just cut these down the middle and put this in here. So I think I took a total of maybe 10 bananas is what I've used. And I'm going to say 10 bananas for a half a gallon of the tea. Is what I'm going to use. And with these bananas being nice and ripe, it should be a nice sweet level of sweet to it. Okay. And we have the honey to add for anything further we might need. Okay. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to take and fill this up, but we're using some purified water to fill this up, not just regular water out of the sink. Okay. And we're going to fill this up until they're all pretty much floating. So I want to make a nice amount. Okay. And now we're just going to put this on the stove and put that top on it and let it start boiling. Okay, the pot is boiling now. This is about how you want it to be boiling. After you see it go like that, then you can go ahead and shut it off if you have an electric stove. Go ahead and shut it off, and it will still maintain that temperature. We're going to let that, what we call steep or sit, for another 10 minutes or so. Okay, and then once that has steeped and calmed down, we're going to start pouring it into some containers. All right. Okay, that has been sitting, so I'm going to take a regular bowl and then I'm going to put the colander inside of it. So I can pour that in here and it will strain off the water. So we've got this and we're just going to pour this in here and strain the water off of it. Okay. Yep. So we've taken that and strained that off of it. Okay. And then we're going to take it to the next level because we're going to get a glass jar, an even smaller strainer. We're going to put inside of that. And then we're going to start pouring it in the glass jar. Can't put it in our container we're going to store it in yet because it's going to be just a little bit too hot. Okay, so we did that one jar. And then we're going to get another jar going. Okay, and we're just going to pour that in. Okay. And we've strained the rest of that off of there. Okay, so we have tea in this jar. What we're going to do is we're going to let that cool down because we have a larger container we want to keep it in. So every night we can just pour a little bit in a cup and heat it up and drink it before bed. I'm going to drink it 15-20 minutes before I actually go to bed to see just how it works. Okay, I am going to make a little cup of it now so I can just kind of see how it tastes. Okay, we're going to pour some in here. Okay, and then we're going to take, I'd say maybe a half a teaspoon or less of cinnamon. Well, really, this is just like an eighth of a teaspoon since we're just adding it to the cup. Now, if you're going to add it to the entire mixture, then of course you might want to add more. But since we're just adding it to a cup, it'll be okay just to add maybe an eighth of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now we want to get the honey. And we're going to just take and put some of this in here of the honey. And the honey is more so for flavor, but there is a medicinal benefit to adding the honey because, of course, honey is very good for you. Okay, so we're going to, and I'd say that's probably more like a teaspoon. And we're just going to stir that around in there. Get that stirred around in there. And then we're going to drink that. And we will let you know. Oh, that tastes awesome. A very good tasting. But I'm going to start doing this, like I said, 20 minutes before I go to bed every night. And we'll let you know how it goes. Well, if nothing else, it is a very nice tasting drink. So you try that out and see how it works for you. Has it improved your sleeping? Or has it stopped your sleep from being interrupted? I will let you know. Like I said, I'm going to do this for at least a week. And then I'll come back and tell you how this made me feel. And if there were any other benefits that I noticed. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye.